We're continuing our football club history series, and we're looking at Lincoln City in this video. They play at Sinsel Bank, otherwise known as the L&ER Stadium, currently seating 10,780. They're founded back in 1884. They joined the Midland League first when they first turned professional, before joining the Football Alliance, before joining the Football League, the first time of many. So they were a Midland League club from 1889 to 90. They win the league, they go into the Football Alliance, not the Football League. They decided to go the Football Alliance route, which is very interesting. A lot of clubs actually did do this. And that's between 1890 and 1892 when the Football Alliance becomes defunct and the Football Alliance clubs join the Football League or go out of business. So they join the Football League in 1892 for the first time. They join the Football League a lot and get voted out a lot. Now, they stay in the Football League between 1892 and 1908. At this period in the Football League's history, as we've covered in previous videos, you had to constantly reapply every year for your membership. Their membership reapplication is rejected, and other Football League members vote them out at the end of the 1907-1908 season. They spend 1 year outside the Football League before being readmitted in 1909. They spend 2 years in the Football League. They're voted out again in 1911. They're voted back in 1912. Then there's obviously the First World War. Obviously takes place between 1914 and 1918. League play is suspended in 1915, resumes in 1919. They're voted out in 1920. But it's at this period that the Football League is rapidly expanding after First World War. And a lot of clubs from the Southern and Midland Leagues are joining, and they are readmitted in 1921. So their early period is in and out of the Football League, basically. They're not able to fully establish themselves as a Football League side, but they're too good for the leagues outside the Football League, such as the Midland League and the Southern League, for example. They're too good to play basically in the non-league, but they can't establish themselves long-term in the Football League until 1921. They would remain a Football League club until 1987. Now, in the late 80s, promotion and relegation was brought in to the Football League and non-league structures, where you could get promoted to the Football League from the non-league and you could get relegated out. And Lincoln City is one of the first clubs to fall afoul of that promotion relegation system when they are relegated to what was the Conference, which is now the National League, in 1987. They spent 1 year in the non-league in this spell before gaining promotion back to the Football League in 1988. Now, they would remain a Football League side until 2011. Now, I'm going to mention an ex-player, a football pundit and a manager who was manager of this club at the time they get relegated to the Conference in 2011, and that is Chris Sutton. Yes, Chris Sutton, very good player, but decided not to really go for an England spot alongside Alan Shearer, who was his strike partner at Blackburn. Basically, retired from international football before he even really got going because he thought he was too good for international football, was Chris Sutton. But he was a good player at Blackburn. He was a good player at Celtic. As a football pundit, I'd rather not listen to him as a football pundit because I find him, it gives me brain rot. As a manager, he's even worse. So Lincoln City fans do not fondly remember Chris Sutton as their manager because he gets them relegated out of the Football League. Or he starts the process where the club declines under his management and they end up in the non-league. Now, this is their longest spell outside the Football League since they were first admitted way back in 1892. It takes 6 seasons of pain in the non-league before they are promoted back in 2017. Now, in their last season as a non-league club, in what would become rebranded from the Conference to the National League, they made an FA Cup quarter-final. Now, this is the fun fact, and the fun fact that I'm going with in regards to Lincoln City was they were the first non-league side in over a century, 103 years in fact, to make an FA Cup quarter-final, which is a fantastic achievement considering how football has developed into the modern era, where the top-level professional sides are so far ahead of the lower-level professional sides and then even the non-league. So that was a fantastic achievement. Not that long ago as well, only a few years ago. Fantastic achievement. Now, their first full season back in the Football League is where they win the Football League trophy in the 2017-2018 season. Fantastic achievement. And now they're currently sitting in League One. So they're rivals. Well, obviously I could mention Boston United, but Boston United haven't been a Football League side for the best part of 20 years, and we will do a video on Boston United and also mention their financial irregularities that led to them being out of the Football League. They've never been back. Scunthorpe United and Grimsby Town are their other local rivals in Lincolnshire. Grimsby Town have just made it back to the Football League, and Scunthorpe United have just been relegated out of the Football League. So there is no other club in Lincolnshire in the same division as Lincoln City. So they don't really have a local derby match at the moment. which is frustrating. But Lincolnshire as a whole is very poorly represented when it comes to professional sport in all sports. Lincoln City is the biggest team in Lincolnshire right now for where they are in their professional pyramid. Rugby union, rugby league doesn't really have any kind of bearing in the county, although it is a union county, which is surprising considering the geographical location of Lincolnshire. Um, Rugby union beats rugby league in that regard. But Lincoln City is the highest, most high profile club at the moment that is a professional team in Lincolnshire. Obviously, Grimsby and Scunthorpe are quite high profile, one having a very high profile promotion and one having a very high profile relegation out of the Football League. And of course, Boston United made headlines for all the wrong reasons all those years ago. But Lincolnshire is an area of the country that doesn't do well with professional sport, I'm afraid. There's not a lot of professional teams in the various sports in this country that play out of Lincolnshire. So there we go. Lincoln City is flying the flag for Lincolnshire at the moment. Grimsby are also flying the flag in the professional top four flights of English football. Scunthorpe United, I do hope they come back from the non-league very, very quickly, because at the moment, Lincolnshire doesn't have a lot of teams on the map. Other areas of the country have more professional sporting teams than Lincolnshire, so there we go. Lincoln City, your run-of-the-mill Football League side, although they have had a lot of spells in and out of the Football League, their longest spell being 6 years. They're currently in League One. Hopefully, we can see them in the Championship and maybe the Premier League one day. That'd be a fantastic achievement for a club like Lincoln City. They've never reached the top flight. It would be nice to see them higher up the Football League pyramid, and it may be a boost to the local Lincolnshire area as well to get a club further up the Football League pyramid. It'd be fantastic. But from me, thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will have some more videos for you very, very soon.